Hey guys! We're on our way to New York! Woo! We're going to New York because my cousin Grace has a modeling gig. Everybody cheer. Everybody cheer for Grace. We're gonna go out, we're gonna spend a few days in the city, we're gonna hang out, we're gonna go shopping, we're gonna go to Times Square, we're probably gonna go to Grand Central Station, we might do the Empire State Building. We're still like 5 hours and 47 minutes away from New Jersey, which is where we're coming in from, but we're just gonna be having a blast, okay?
We are.
So
I'm already having a blast.
I'm already having a blast too. Yeah, we're just gonna take you to New York with us. Hopefully I don't get roasted in New York for vlogging. That's kind of one of my fears, is that someone on the street's just gonna yell at me.
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
I'll keep you updated if that happens to me.
Hopefully it's like a really mean New Yorker.
I know, I'm scared of that.
Oh my gosh, that would be fun.
Okay, so, well, you can't even see the lake. So I was gonna take a time lapse of the pretty lake, but
You can't see it at all. What if you held the camera up higher?
I tried that.
Okay, well, never mind.
Next pretty lake we come to, you better believe that you guys are gonna see that. That's so artsy. So I wanted to come on here and chit chat because we've been driving for about
7:30 is when we left, so do the math. 8:30, 9:30, 10:33 and a half hours.
We've been driving for about 3.5 hours. I thought, in honor of going to New York, I would share some stories, depending,
Baby stories.
on how this goes over. You know, with you guys.
If we get a good response, we'll share our stories.
I'll share some stories from the last time I went to New York, which was with my high school. I was a band kid in high school, but my senior year, I joined choir for the sole purpose of going to New York City because all of my friends were going and I really wanted to take calculus. That sounds super dorky. It is super dorky. I really like calculus and I wanted to take it. If I took calculus, I wouldn't have been able to take choir. And Lizzie said to me, she said, Autumn, all of your friends are going to be in New York and you're going to be here doing math. And I was like, huh. So I joined choir and I was going to go on this New York trip. Now that this story is absolutely completely pointless and Lizzie's probably going to cut this entire thing out.
So we could just stop it. Or you can keep talking.
I don't really want to keep talking.
Okay, just stop it then. Can you record over it?
It's not a tape. I can just delete it.
No, just, yeah, delete it because this is dumb.
So, we're on the road to New York. We've been driving for about 3.5 hours now. I'm gonna put on my neck pillow. Not to sleep. Not to sleep.
Okay.
I'm not sleeping. My neck just hurts. It doesn't actually
Oh, I'm sorry, it hurts. It doesn't even hurt, you just lied. You just lied.
Okay, not my neck, but this part, what's this called? Upper back. What's that part called? Is that called your upper back?
It's your thoracic spine area.
My thoracic spine area really got hurt last night.
Okay.
So, thank you very much.
I'm excited about the subway. Are you?
I am excited about the subway. Did you hear the inflection and how I am excited about the subway?
Well, that's you. Just a little quirky girl.
Oh, I have a story that I can tell my vlog camera. So, the other night I was at work and we were blocking people. I work at a music center, like an outdoor music venue, and we have trams that run guests back out to their parking spots. So I was in a line of people, and we were blocking people at the end of the night from getting hit by the trams. And I was standing close to this light, so there were a bunch of bugs and like moths and stuff flying around. This man comes up to me. There was pretty much no one leaving yet. We were just in our places early. This man comes up to me with a very strong accent. I'm not sure where he was from, but he was Eastern European. And he comes up to me and he's like, I wish I could save you from the bugs. And I was like,
Okay.
what? And he was like, the bugs are, I wish I could save you from these bugs. And I was like, I have bug spray. I'm fine. And he was like, I thought you would have spoken to me with an accent. And I was like, no, I'm from here. And he was like, you don't look it. You look Eastern European. And I was like,
I think he was hitting on you.
he was. And then he was like, where are your parents from? And I was like, you're also from here. And he was like, Czechoslovakia. And he just started like naming places. And I was like, okay, well, he's not gonna accept that my parents are just from Talmadge. So I was like, okay, well, my dad's Hungarian, because he is, but like 4 generations removed or something like that. We don't practice Hungarian traditions. So he was like, I believe it. And I was like, thanks. And then he like got up in my face. He's like, you have really pretty eyes. I wish I could save you from these bugs. And I was like, bro, I got bug spray. I'm good. I like moths. And he was like, one of these boys, he said, one of these boys needs to come save you from these bugs. And I was like, what? He was like, you need to switch places with one of these boys who's not standing in the light. Who's that over there with the Adam's apple? Is that Adam?
You didn't tell me this part. That's awesome.
He thought the guy's name was Adam because he had an Adam's apple. So Adam is just standing there minding his own business, talking to his friend, and the guy's like, call him over here. And so I was like, hey, Adam, can you come here? He comes over, and the guy's like, you need to save her from the bugs. You need to switch spots with her and save her from these bugs. The bugs are attacking her, and you need to be her knight in shining armor and save her from these bugs. And Adam was like, okay. And he was like, hey, Adam, can you go get my water bottle? And I was like, sure thing. And so I left to go get his water bottle. The guy finally left, and I came back, and I was like, hey, bro, you can go back to your spot. I got no clue who that guy was. That's my story from work. I hope Lizzie leaves my story in. I'll be kind of annoyed if I told that whole story and she doesn't even leave it in.
Well, she could save it to, like, if she doesn't use it for this video, she could save it for another video for filler.
That'd be weird,
Is that what they're called? Videos? Yeah, they're called videos. They're still called videos, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What else would they be called?
I don't know. It just seems like every time you turn around, some kind of new technology is coming out.
It's still a video, though.
That's what I'm asking, yeah. Okay.
Because, I mean, it's like a picture is still a picture, whether you're taking it on like a digital camera or a phone, or it's the medium in which you use to take it that changes, not the actual. Dude, that sentence I was gonna say was about to be fire, but I can't figure out the rest of it.
Just work it through your brain and then come back at me.
Okay.
Because I'm listening.
Oh, okay. It's the medium that you use to take it that changes, not the media itself.
Ooh, that is what a soundbite.
I told you it was gonna be fire. I just couldn't figure out the rest of it. So since I don't really want to play music because I don't want to get copywritten, I'm gonna sing you guys some songs. Well, I wanted to know if you had any requests for me to sing.
Gosh, I wish you had told me you were going to do this.
So you could get your top 5 list ready.
Exactly.
I can sing this song, Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. No one ever gonna get me down.
Look how pretty. That's what you should be filming.
Instead of me, are you calling me ugly? Oh, I can sing this song. Now that she's back in the...
Why are you screaming? What kind of truck is that?
A petrol lift?
What?
A petrol lift. A Peter lift.
I didn't mean like what brand. I went that, but look at it. Oh, there goes the jake brake. I hate it when they do that when you're right next to them.
You probably heard me making fun of his truck. You probably heard me call it a petrol lift. I'm gonna look up a map and I'm gonna tell you guys every state that I've been to. Okay, here's a map of the USA. I'm on mapofUSA.net if any of you are following along at home. I've been to New York, Pennsylvania, District of Columbia.
Where? What district?
Okay, let me start over. I've been to New York and New Jersey, Pennsylvania, the District of Columbia, Virginia. I couldn't figure out how it was said because the abbreviation is VA. I've been to North Carolina and South Carolina. I've been to Georgia. I've been to Florida. I live in Ohio. I've been to West Virginia, Kentucky, and Tennessee. I've been to Indiana and Illinois, Nevada, California, and Arizona. That's it. I bet my followers are really glad that they know that about me now.
Might get some invitations to come visit them in different states.
I hope so.
Like you're just gonna go to somebody's stranger's house because they invite you and because they watched your video. Hey, come to my state. You're just gonna jump and go. You really worry me sometimes.
I hope so.
Like you're really gonna do it.
I hope so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey guys.
That was just really kind of boring, but...
Well, I just want to plug my McDonald's coffee and then I'm done.
Okay.
For now. This coffee, the cappuccino, the vanilla cappuccino from McDonald's is so good.
How good?
So good. I look a little bit different from the last clip I filmed. That's because I did my makeup in the car, but I just wanted to update you guys on our situation. So we were just stuck in some pretty heavy traffic.
Oh, there was an accident, so bumper to bumper.
So there was, it started out as like a 4-lane road, and then one of the lanes ended. The furthest right lane ended, and then a little ways forward, the furthest left lane ended. So now we're in a 2-lane road. So everybody keeping track. We were in the left lane, the one that didn't end, and there was this Nissan that kept cutting us off to get in front of us. Not just like getting in front of us, like cutting us off and trying to push us off the road to get in front of us. Then an ambulance came and we got over for the ambulance. This lady did not get over for the ambulance that was coming through. There were 2 full lanes of traffic and there was an ambulance, so everyone needed to go to the side so that the ambulance could go down the middle, and this lady wouldn't get over. The ambulance had cleared out the middle. As soon as the ambulance passed her, which was super hard to do because she was still in the middle of the road, she shot right behind the ambulance and tried to speed up behind it so that she could follow the ambulance because she wanted to get to wherever she was going, you know, through the middle of traffic because she's allowed to do that. Almost crashed into the ambulance, couldn't continue to go because the ambulance blocked her off. Then she tried to push us off the road again. We didn't let her, so she was then behind us. There was a semi truck in front of us and she kept going on the berm on the side
between the concrete wall and us.
Between the concrete wall and us, trying to cut in front of us, and she'd get right up next to us and just like stare at us. So,
you want to show them what you did though? The best part?
Oh. I turned around and I said,
you scared me when you did that because you were kind of like looking my way.
well, I wanted to call her an imbecile, but you can't talk through cars.
No.
She didn't have her windows down. If she had her window down, I probably would have rolled down and said hi. But she didn't, so.
I did honk my horn at her though.
Yeah, she honked her horn, I waved my arms.
For me to honk my horn.
Yeah. Me and my mom, we don't like to honk our horns. So if we honk our horns at you,
we really, ma'am.
you best believe that you've been doing something wrong.
Really wrong.
Alright, I'll catch you guys. I just wanted to update that.
Take two.
Okay, I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on. So we're about 30 miles away from the parking garage where we are parking and going into the city from. And we just got a warning light on our car. That means that there was an engine control malfunction. I don't know nothing about cars, but those words together kind of scare me.
Made me a little alarmed.
So we called up my dad and I was like, hello, what do we do? Because we looked in the manual and the manual was like, get to a dealership immediately. And we were like, so we called up my pops and he was like, uh-oh, just keep going, I guess.
So we are driving on borrowed time right
Yeah,
now.
so I guess if you're watching this, it means we survived. So that's good. But also, I don't know if that means that we survived and made it to New York or if we just survived and we were rescued.
Well, to be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. We've got about 30 more minutes, and I am just holding out all hope that 1, we don't get stuck in traffic again. 2, we don't break down. Well, actually, maybe I should rearrange those. 1, that we don't break down and or die. 2, that we don't get truck.
That we don't get stuck in traffic again.
Okay. 1, that we don't break down and or die. 2, that we don't get stuck in traffic again. And 3, that we make it on time. Not on time. We're not going for anything.
I know. What time are you talking about? We have no plans.
Okay, let me start over again. 1, that we don't break down and or die. 2, that we don't get stuck in traffic again. And 3, that we make it to New York. How's that? Get better?
That's perfect.
Alright. Catch you back there. We made it to Newark! Woo-hoo! Next stop is New York City, baby.